shit. Hey everybody. Welcome to the Dry Dock Flower Farm. I am out in the perennial field planting the rest of my Hypericum, which is basically St. John's wort really. But these are some plugs I got from Farmer Bailey. And they probably should have already been in the ground, but I've been doing lots of things. So today these are going into the ground. And so it says they get 5 feet high, 5 feet wide. So I'm trying to, I don't know if that's enough. I think I'm doing enough apart. We'll figure it out shortly. And so, whoop. Make sure I stay in line. I only have a few more of these. Oh. Good grief. The man's coming behind me putting fertilizer on everything today. How is your afternoon going? It is hot here in Zone 7B, North Carolina. It's about 74 degrees, and when you've come from 49 this morning to 74, did I say? Yeah, 74 degrees. It's a little warm. And that's Fahrenheit, what I'm talking about, not Celsius. So, anyway, I'm almost finished with the Hypericum. And let's see. I'm gonna plant this little boy. How warm is it in your area? Let me just fix that little divot there. And if you're hopping on, tell me where you're from. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can get notified when we do another video. I know I'm not I'm not continuous in doing videos, but I try. So there's one row, and that is the Hypericum cosmopolitan brisk. So it has a pinkish berry or ball, whatever you want to call it, on it. And then this one is the ruby. And I already have a few of these. I planted in the raised bed area. And I don't know if they're going to stay there, but that's where I did plant them. I'm getting a little grass out of here because anyway. Whew. So over on that side, I have gladiolas coming along, snapdragons. I cut a bucket full of snapdragons yesterday, and I have peonies, of course, to cut today. And I'll probably cut those this afternoon. Wait a little while longer before I cut them. And because they'll get ready in the heat quicker. Like this is kind of hard for me to walk on. See that one? It's not quite ready, but it's almost ready. That one is not ready at all. That one's not ready. But you can see color on most all of them. And it's going to be in the 80s this week here, and 90 one day I hear. So I think they'll be getting ready quicker. That one's almost ready. Lots of grass, weeds. I will just, once this field is done, and the, oh, wait. Oh, no, don't get on me. What is that? Get away from me. I'm sorry. I had on shorts and there was a spider on my leg. Oh, I don't, I'm not doing that. I don't mind them long as they don't get on me. Don't touch me, you know. But it is a lot of weeds out here, and I see a little frog. So I'm gonna get out of the weeds now with no pants on. But at the end of the year, I'll just burn this field down once the foliage has, you know, died back after the frost. That's what I did last year and the year before. So, and it's worked well, because honestly I can't get out here and do all of that. This is going to be my vegetable garden. There's no vegetables in it yet, because I don't think we're going to get any more cold weather or frost. We just planted some marigolds right there in that row. Up here in this garden is dahlias, and I'm going to move all of these to a perennial bed, because like I said, there is too much grass, and they don't grow very well in grass and weeds, and it's hard to get those out. And I did burn them, and I had some eucalyptus in here that I burned because I couldn't see it, honestly, due to the grass was so high. And see, there's one right there, but look at the eucalyptus coming back. So I'm like, I hate to get rid of you, you know, but y'all, I cannot do anything with this grass. If y'all got a answer, I know a lot of people do. See, look at that eucalyptus. I know a lot of people, you know, put down the landscaping fabric, and maybe that would work for me. I've seen some people, you know, down in South Carolina who are using landscaping fabric also. I always heard that it was too hot here for me to use landscaping fabric, but you know, what do I know? I've never actually used it. But if so, I would have to still dig everything up and lay the fabric down and then replant everything. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And we've already laid out our drip tape because as soon as spring was over, we ran out of water. No rain. We've gotten a little bit, but not enough to help, I don't think. But this is a row of Bio 360 with straw flowers. And this is my problem grass, as you can see, that's coming up right there. And if you can see here, that's not, it runs, so you get a runner. You can get a 4-foot runner, and it's even come up through the Bio 360. There wasn't a hole there, it just came up through it. It made its own hole. So if y'all can help me out and tell me how to get rid of that, that would be great. I don't know how to get rid of it. You can pull and pull and pull all you want, and it's all it needs is this right here to grow. You give that, put it in the ground, give it a little water, and it will develop roots. I mean, you see that is brown right there. And see the green, all the green, and it's still under there somewhere. Oh, goodness gracious. You can't get it up. I mean, whew. Anyway, that is all of these are straw flowers. I have blue Daciscus. Can't say the name. Some pincushion, and then on up, this was Plectanthrus, if I get that right. Some deer came through also and widened some of my holes, but the Bio 360 goes all the way. And then that row I did not put any. Those are some stock, and you can tell one end looks way better than the other. There's some areas that doesn't look very well. It's not going to get very tall. I have never gotten it to be tall for me. I'm sure if I put more compost down that it would get taller, and that's something that I have to find. I have to find a supplier that I can get just like dump trucks load full of compost to put down. Let's see. These are some late snapdragons, and they're looking good. That's the Potomac. And then this is Lisianthus, which is starting to take off. And that goes up a little ways. But the Bio 360 is a, it breaks down over time. So, let's see. Oh, I haven't lost that. I have two long rows over there with Bio 360 on them, and most of my cool flowers just didn't do well for me this year. Last year it was a great year for cool flowers for me. I mean, we had a cool spring and it was just wonderful, but this year was not the case. And I just didn't get a good stand of larkspur. It's still coming. It just hasn't bloomed yet. And I planted it last fall. So it's just not working out for me. But I've already got warm season flowers on the back porch, hardening off. I have snapdragons and celosias, celosia supercrest, chief red. I think I have some red flame, maybe. That's my other peony field. I'll go through today, and I'll do it later on before dark when it gets a little bit cooler. And I did the same to this field. I burned it after the foliage died back. And I pulled some callas. That's a stinging nettle that I need to put some gloves on and pull out of the callas. And I could weed a little bit, but it's only me, my husband, and I get to have a little help from my grandson. He's here today helping us do some things. And I've started on some roses, but I've got to do a lot of work to them. You can see that there are some weeds in there, and I will get those out. And we're going to put some more chips and some compost that I actually bought in the bag in there. And I have 3, 6, I think, no, maybe 7 roses that are living out of 12, maybe 7, maybe out of 9, 10. I've had a couple to die, and I replaced them, and they died again, and I replaced them. So I'm working on that. At my other house, I had roses everywhere, and they were beautiful. But it's a little bit harder here for some reason. Maybe it's because I've got so much open space. I don't know. But this is one of my raised beds that has callas in them, and it has some liatris and some yarrow, and there's some sweet peas over there that I doubt they'll do anything because it's fixing to get really, really hot, and because spring is basically over for us, I believe. And here is where I planted some of the Hypericum at, and I know I may have to move some, but for now that's where they're going to be. And here is another raised bed that I have for phlox and some other perennials. I see some grass seed in here. You wonder, how did that get in there? I think it came in the compost that I bought. Oh, and you're like, how does that happen, right? So, and you can see it's coming up really good. I did not plant it. And I bought that compost in a bag. But that's pretty good. Good gravy. And you know, you buy that so that you won't have weed seeds in it, right? You're hoping. Oh, good gravy. Okay, well, That's disappointing. Mm. So anyway, guys, it says that I have low battery mode, of course, whenever I try to do a video, or it's either raining outside, or my battery starts going dead, or something. My internet kept going out the other night. And then this is the other bed, and that has some feverfew and chamomile at the other end, which is, you know, just for me and my teas. The chamomile is, because of course you gotta have something just for you, right? All right, well, thank y'all so much for coming by the Dry Dock Flower Farm, and I'll bring you back again, because we've got phlox to plant. We've got some ilex, gooseneck loosestrife, and some other things I can't think of right now. I hope you have a great day. Come back by the Dry Dock Flower Farm and visit us again. And like I said, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll know when we come back for videos. And go out, plant kindness, and grow love. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.